Hello lovers of films, my name is PT and today we're going to be talking about Malcolm and Marie, available on Netflix. So Malcolm and Marie is a film starring the following actors: Zendaya and John David Washington. So this is a film that seems to explore quite a few themes for me. Um, uh, Trust, love, uh, and what else? Mental health, and it explores different subjects, and I think lovers of theater would say so. This is basically a two-hander on visual. And they would not be wrong because it's a film about two characters and two actors just each in dialogue, serving as dialogue. So if you're a lover of dialogue, if you're a lover of good dialogue, I felt the dialogue was good. This could possibly be something for you. There are quite a few monologues. The movie is a bit long, so I think those monologues were beautiful. I mean, what Zendaya and John did to this monologues was just justice for me, especially at the beginning. I mean, they disciplined you. If you felt like maybe I should have been part of the movie, they disciplined you and showed you as to why they needed to be part of the movie and they needed to be trusted with these characters. And I think one of the best thing that I read actually about the movie was the fact that everybody involved in the making of the film will be getting shares from it, which is beautiful, man. It's beautiful when creatives come together and they're able to create this masterpiece worthy of being shown to global audiences, and for them to live off that piece of content that they've created. So shout out to the producers for that. May it set an example for many others. And it's beautiful. I mean, at some point I did feel like maybe they should have shot certain shots in color, but I'm not sure how that would have been monochrome, and then next thing you're seeing things in color, because that location was beautiful. I think where they shot this film was beautiful. And the transitions are beautiful. I mean, at some point I felt like this was just one beautiful long single take. It felt like if you go to theater, you know very well once the actors are on stage, there's no stopping. And it felt like they got into that space and they ate that dialogue and they did not stop. And all the DOP had to do was just record. And I think it's testament to how it was edited. And I think how it was edited and how it was presented to us as audience member makes sense, because the events of the film happened during an evening, and that's just beautiful. And just how the Malcolm spoke and some asked about what he likes, what he doesn't like, even about Marie, and Marie also speaking and addressing some of the things that they like and they don't like, and really confessing, and who could think, and at some point you're like, oh, this fighting is just toxic. But you can see these people clearly love one another, and an option of them not being together is not there. They need to be together, and you're like, oh my god, and you start introspecting. And I think a film has you engaged if you start doing that. At some point you may feel like, you know what, maybe the film is way too long for me, but I think they compensate for that. They compensate for that. I think when I felt like that, they just took it to the top. And I think it's testament to the acting, it's testament to just how well prepared I felt the actors were. I felt what they offered was really truly beautiful. I mean, the scoring, I mean, they would just play some good jazz that would make sense with the piece. And as you are introspecting, because there were moments of silence, and as those moment of silence came through, and you're just taking it in, possibly even judging them, and a jazz just comes in, and it's just beautiful on the ear. It's beautiful visually because of what you're seeing. At some point I did feel like maybe they should possibly even introduce a third character. I don't know what value it would have added, but then at some point I'm like, okay, I think it made sense as to why they needed to just have these two characters in this world. I would have loved to see the very soft and very delicate part of their love. I think when they showed us their loving moments, their most beautiful moments, it was just sexualized, And I thought maybe they had more to give more than that. They had more to give more than when we are on good terms. It's now time for sex. I think they 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 had a lot more to give to one another. I don't know. Maybe I didn't interpret them correctly. Um, yeah, I just felt like I could have seen more of that. I mean, they did it with them being silent. And you can see these people care for one another. But I think even in them being affectionate, it would have been nice to see affectionate moments that were not sexual between these two crazy, over the top characters who are just dirty, who are truthful, but who are also beautiful. Thank you so much for taking your time on watching this review.